that clip so much. I can't see it, but I remember what it was.
It's just so
And then I remember at one point we made Kevin get into a swimming pool and just float.
Yeah.
I had to film that for
with
him.
that.
I had no idea. I've never seen the GIF or whatever the fuck that is.
Does it make it better or worse that we made Kevin go? I think Kevin shirtless makes everything infinitely better and also infinitely worse.
I don't know.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I think it's just better.
You think it's better?
Yeah, it's magical. The little BBs. You know what I mean?
He has little the kind of like treats for dogs.
Yeah.
He has those for nipples. Like little tiny ones that are like, but they're packed with flavor.
Yeah.
You know?
God, okay.
Like, bam, it's a burst of flavor.
Too far. There was a line, and then you crossed it so much sooner than I thought.
Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. We are coming apart at the seams here, and we couldn't be happier. How was XO 18?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was about what was expected. It wasn't a great conference.
Was it one of those things? Because this was a question. I was like, oh, they must have something really big to announce.
Yeah,
because
it's just more market share of just like getting people to get hyped for next generation. They announced a couple studio acquisitions, so they're setting the pieces. They're playing the Game of Thrones right now.
I understand.
But yeah.
Lackluster, to say the least.
It is fine.
This is the Kind of Funny Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. We do this Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. PT, here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. My name is Nick Scarpino. This is Tim Gettys. That's Joey Noel. That's Cool Greg. And this person is wearing a Snowbike Mike shirt, so we're not going to talk about him.
Cool Greg, you look like you have a question.
I forgot to put the chat in front of you guys.
Oh. I'll get it.
Maybe. It'd be dope to have the chat on that TV, but I don't really think we can do that. I think that mirrors that. But it's awesome because you guys can't see what I'm looking at, but there's so many different TVs
We
in front
did
of us.
have that at one point.
We could do it there.
It's distracting. The eye line over there is
distracting?
weird, and this is dead.
Well, you can just turn that off if you want to.
I'm looking at the chat. I got you.
Joey's got us in the chat. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by Loot Gaming, MeUndies, and Simple Contacts. We're going to talk about those fine products a little bit later on the show today. Before we do that, of course, if you guys like this live show, or you like anything we do here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames on the reg, as the kids say.
On the reg.
You guys can support us. And there's a few ways to support us. One, just be in the Twitch chat right now. We love hanging out with you guys and seeing the comments and seeing all the old fogey comments and how much you guys like to make fun of me. That's super fun. But if you guys want to take it a step further, you can give us your hard-earned dollars by subscribing to this channel. It gets you cool emotes, private chat time with us. You get entered to win the giveaway. We play games with you guys when we play games on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames here. And also, if you don't want to give us that money, that's fine. You guys can get one Amazon Prime subscription via Amazon Prime. You get Twitch Prime. You can give that to us. It's free. All you do is link the accounts. It takes 5 seconds. Last week, I gave mine on the lowdown to a young upstart named Snowbike Mike.
Snowbike Mike.
Now, a couple
SBM.
things came from this. One was I gave it to him, and of course, I didn't say anything because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a different tactic. I'm just gonna give it to people and just let them find it on their own.
Yes.
Snowbike Mike, of course, found it immediately. Gave me a 1 minute long thank you video. He did the right thing. He came all the way to Mecca. And he prayed at the bottom of the mountain. That is Nick Scarpino. That's what he did. I may have been mixing a lot of metaphors there.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I guess we'll take it. Let's just run with it.
The other thing that happened was a lot of people in the chat last week when I did it were like, "What the fuck is a snow bike?" And I realized I don't know what that is either.
Oh, they're cool.
But you know what? I don't want to know.
Yeah,
because in my brain it's something cool with jetpacks.
It's half that. It's something cool. I don't know if there's jetpacks.
I was up in Tahoe.
Actually, I know for a fact there's no jetpacks.
There's no jetpacks? I was up in Tahoe last weekend, and I thought about hitting up Snowbike Mike. But I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
And by just didn't have time, I mean I just sat on a couch and watched movies with my family.
What movies did you watch, Nick? Because I saw you Googling something earlier that did not make me happy.
So there's a couple things that I watched over the weekend that I've been wanting to talk about. One of which was I finally sat down to watch Daredevil season 3.
Okay.
And it's surprisingly good.
By all accounts, people love it.
Like the first couple episodes, it takes a while to get into because it's the aftermath of what happened in the Defenders, and you're like, all right, am I really gonna fucking watch like 13 episodes of this? He's like brooding and like, I don't know if I want to be Daredevil anymore. Like, I'm not Batman. You're like, ah, Christ. Then then the Kingpin stuff starts, and and the cat and mouse game starts, and you start to realize that Kingpin is this like unbelievably good, like really cunning criminal, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Totally brought me back. And you know me, I love hating on shit.
You do.
And I love nothing more than that feeling of, is it gonna get off the list? Like, I love taking shit off the list that I want to watch.
Yeah,
you get 15 seconds of this. Got me, man. I'm on episode. Don't spoil it for me.
Oh, wow, you're not done. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm on episode 10. I thought there was only 10, so in my brain,
there's more than 10?
I partitioned it out to right after Punchline last night. I was like, I'm going to come home and watch the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
It'll get me up to midnight and go to bed. Perfect. 13 episodes.
Oh.
Weird. I'm like,
okay.
that's a lot.
Does it have the Netflix filler?
I'm at that episode right now. So we're at an episode where, for whatever reason, we just flashed back to the redheaded girl's like fucking backstory when she was in college selling cocaine, and I'm like, I don't need this. Like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know it's bad when you get to one episode, it's like, we visit so-and-so's past. Nope, don't care about your past.
We don't need the past.
I need one quick flashback of that, then
like,
you bring it forward.
Cool, I get the context.
Yeah.
We're fine.
That's it.
Let's just keep moving
She's
forward.
partying in her bra, doing cocaine. Cool.
I'll
watch that until she, is done, and then I don't need any more
Until
of that.
she's done. Okay.
You know, you put the shirt back on, and I'm like, I don't care about this anymore.
God
That's
damn
what
it,
it is.
Nick. God damn it.
What's going on here?
Always.
What's going on here, Cool Greg?
So
What
here's
did
the
you
thing.
bring
You said you didn't want to know what a Snowbike is, but I feel like we need to show the people what Snowbike Mike, the movie trailer
Bring
is.
it up.
This is from 2010.
What a fucking beautiful bastard. Look at that beautiful son of a bitch. He's such a
This is
prince.
Mike Howard, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you... Oh, that's a snow bike. That's genius.
Oh, look at that time lapse.
Do you ever think that, Oh, wow, that's really cool. Do you ever think that ski lifts are super dangerous? Is he gonna crush this jump? I like how, this is what I love so much about this trailer. He goes toward the jump, but they never show him going off the jump. He just goes around it. Like they cut before he does everything cool, and then it's just shots, lamb shots.
You gotta
with Mike.
appreciate movie trailers these days. They give away the whole plot.
They do show way too much.
Oh,
There it is.
shit.
Oh, doggy dog.
Oh, damn. What a
What's
sweet
up,
jump.
doggy dog? You just crushed
shit.
that mogul. God bless him. Why is this not a clip that we start every show with?
I'm about to show y'all all the great
Look how
things
young
I
he
do on
was. He was a
Snowbike,
baby.
and I'm gonna show y'all
He was
how
a
I'm
beautiful
getting
baby.
mainstream with it.
I love
This
that his
is just
sunglasses
our
are so
official
reflective. You can
trailer.
see his buddy
Don't
recording
go
this on
out
his
and
cell
download.
phone.
You're gonna have to go buy the DVD. $5 a pop. Remember that.
We gotta get this DVD. Is there a DVD?
Oh, I hope so.
I hope he sold a DVD.
Real quick, last time
Is that a picture of you? Scroll up. Is that you in a beanie? A Grinch beanie? Okay.
is.
Took me a second.
real quick, last time I went to Tahoe,
Yeah.
Snowbike Mike brought out 2 snow bikes, and we were riding for a while. It was a lot of fun and real easy to use.
Nuts. I mean,
Highly
they look,
recommend it.
Did you do any sweet jumps?
I went off some sweet jumps.
Okay.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, handled it well though.
Tim,
I'm proud of you, Kev.
to answer your other question, the other, what I would say, easily top 5 comedies of all time that I watched was a little indie film, starring an unknown actress named Mila Kunis and another unknown actress named Kate McKinnon.
Yeah.
And
And
then-
Hassan Minaj.
And Hassan Minaj, who is actually really funny in this. It's called The Spy Who Dumped Me.
Yeah.
Now,
I
To
just
s-
watched that too.
to
Gia
say-
also just watched it.
to
Is it
say
new
that-
on Netflix or something?
it just came out
Amazon
for rental.
Prime? Yeah,
Got it.
something like that.
To say that I got outvoted would be a flat out lie. To say that I voted for this movie and made everyone else around me watch it would probably be...
That sounds
we're gonna
more
be
true
closer
to you.
the truth there.
Yeah.
But I will be honest with you, this movie it's not good.
Okay.
But fuck, it made me laugh.
Okay.
I
Kate
agree.
McKinnon is a genius in this.
Okay.
It's really, it's again,
It's an airplane movie for me,
it
for
is
sure.
a fucking 100%. We got, like, here's what we did on Saturday. We ordered pizza, we got fudge,
Yeah.
and we watched stupid movies all day. And it was perfect.
Yeah, sounds
That's
like a
what it
Nick
was.
ass day.
Man, I ordered this pizza from this place called, I think it was called Best Pies up in Tahoe. And I was like, oh, I wanted a thicker crust, so I got a Sicilian crust, not really knowing what a Sicilian crust was. Shit was that thick, but doughy and fluffy.
Hell yeah.
I ate so much of it, I almost threw up. Like, the dogs were like, hey man, we're dogs, and we even know to stop eating right now. And I was like,
Yeah, our Saturday was spent here with the What's Good Games girls doing the XO18 event.
yeah. Slightly
where-
different Saturday than mine.
Slightly different, but we were drinking on the stream,
Yeah.
which a lot of people saw. But then we kept drinking after the stream.
Oh, that's bad.
And at some point, Andrea made me laugh so hard that because they all just started dancing and it was a sight to see. And at some point, I laughed and I physically went like this.
Is that where you got that cut on your head?
And I smashed my head into a fucking wine glass. The wine glass, totally fine. Me, busted open, blood everywhere.
You got a
It
little
was the
thickness.
most I've bled
You're swollen.
in a while. And it is, give me the one. It doesn't look that bad right now.
You got a cool scar.
But like, it was horrible. Blood everywhere. I was like, I'm gonna die. And I still have a headache. I feel like I might have got concussed.
You may have, actually.
It's pretty bad.
If you still have a headache 3 days later, you probably have a minor concussion.
It's been 2 days since it happened.
If it's longer than a half a day,
but my head
it's
is
possible
ringing
that you
still.
Yeah, you got concussed.
Oh, no.
You can't go to bed now.
But I hit that shit so hard, and the glass is fine. I hit it right on the tip of it.
A lot of people don't understand how strong glass is. I don't understand why they don't make more structures out of glass. You know what I mean? Why aren't buildings all out of glass? Now, I'll tell you, here's the problem, is that Andrea brings those fucking futuristic, gigantic goblet glasses in, and she goes, oh, this is a little bit of a rosé that I like, and pours a whole bottle into one glass. It's like, it's just ridiculous.
This is one of those times I'm like, where's this narrative going? I was gonna add some like random ass.
No, what I was gonna do is there was a GIF that I was trying to recall in my brain of one of our friends. Maybe it was Barb. Someone drinking a giant. Maybe it was you drinking a giant fucking thing of champagne out of a giant wine glass.
It wasn't me.
Did I make that up?
I think there was a GIF of Amy Schumer doing it.
That's who it is.
Maybe it was you.
That's who it was. That's who it was, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Couple housekeeping things before we go into a few trailers. I'm very excited today because we're going to watch the Detective Pikachu trailer. I haven't watched it yet. Very jacked for that. Before we do that, of course, dude, I'm jacked for this movie. I'm jacked for it.
Let's get through shit so we can watch it.
Okay.
I can't believe how amazing it looks.
Housekeeping real quick. Greg is going home for Thanksgiving, so of course, instead of spending time with his family, he would rather see you guys out there. He is going to be doing a Portillo's meet and greet Saturday, November 24th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Bloomingdale, Illinois Portillo's. That is at 134 East Lake Street. That's the one at Bloomingdale Road and Lake Street. So very specific.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know which Portillo, apparently when you go to Illinois, there's a Portillo on every corner. So you gotta go to that one. Also, it's Thanksgiving week next week, so a quick reminder, there will be no Kind of Funny morning show. There will be no Kind of Funny Games Daily, but GOG, Gamescast, and Party Mode will continue to go out as they normally go.
Someone in the chat, Captain McMuffin says, Nick got Tim confused with Amy Schumer.
That's where I'm at. That's right. All right. Before we go into that trailer, a quick tip reminder, if you guys want to tip us at the $5 or above level, we will read those. Let me check in on those and see if anyone's deigned to give us some of their hard-earned dollars. We always appreciate that, and we will read those, of course, in kind. DJ Kento gave us a tip and said, here's a fun clip to help cheer everyone up. Turn up the sound. It's super short, like 2 seconds. Cool Greg is filling in for Kevin right now. It would be the cool wall of Greg.
The cool wall of Greg.
Calling it right now. He'll take a look at that. Mr. X89 says, watching the EXO live was some of the best content. Chemistry was great, and alcohol made it very funny. I came to the realization that drunk Andrea is sketchy Nick. Is drunk Andrea me?
Honestly, there's a lot of similarities.
Here's the thing.
There's a crossover point where it's like, oh shit.
There's a Venn diagram.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Andrea that I've learned, because I haven't spent as much time with Andrea as I think you and Greg have. Obviously, doing the shows, they're doing the parties, and all that stuff.
Conferences, yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll be just the right amount of drunk, and she'll be just the right amount of drunk, and it'll be like a meeting of the Sith Lords where I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were one of them too.
Yeah.
What's up, doggy dog?
Yeah.
You know, like when Darth Maul would go and like hang out with Sidious, and they'd be like, oh, we can be ourselves now.
Yeah.
You know, like Andrea, like the dirt comes out. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I wear the dirt on my. I'm just wearing
all
the
over.
dirt.
You're just a dirty,
Andrea's
dirty
always
boy.
clean cut. You know, looks great. Smells good. Has like a jewelry pop.
Yeah.
The thing that's popping.
She always has the.
I'm wearing the
accent
same
pops.
fucking Kind of Funny Games Daily shirt that I've worn 15 days in a row. But yeah,
It is what
there's
it
a
is.
meeting of the minds.
Meeting
It's a
of
great
the minds.
equalizer. Robin GL gave us a tip and said, let's start the week off with a picture of our true king. Here he is looking very confused while witnessing the power of VR. Bring this up. God damn it, he's great. I want to party with the Swedish king. That's what I want to do. A lot of people have life goals. This is my life goal.
I'm going to be honest with you, Nick. This is one of the weirdest bits you have on this show.
It's not a bit. I legitimately love this fucking guy. Have you seen this guy? He is the king of Sweden, and he looks like he has no idea where he's at all the time. And that's me. I sympathize with that guy.
Yeah. I get it.
Life is confusing for him, and I'm just saying, for me, also confusing.
Also confusing.
Do we watch that clip? Is this clip funny?
Let's try it.
Okay.
All right, you trust
It
DJ
also
Kento.
looks like
Is this?
It's Detective Pikachu.
I was gonna say this is from Detective Pikachu.
Right? Fuck! You can hear him, right? Fuck! You.
All right.
I don't know. I'm sorry, DJ Kento.
I'm sorry, DJ Kento. It didn't get
Vince
me.
Patel, though, says, you know that the Cool Wall of Greg is tagged as fuck.
The Cool Wall of Greg is like, here's the thing about the Cool Wall of Greg, though, is that it also, whoever tags it also pays to have it. Do they do that thing where they paint over it really shittily with a dark color, but you can still see the tag behind it?
The buff.
So that they can paint it again. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
I always feel bad.
The buff.
I always feel bad for the building owners because you're like, you didn't even fucking try. Mm-hmm. Like you had a white wall and there's black spray paint on it. You got to do like 15 more coats of that, buddy.
Yeah,
it's just not happening. We're not going to get into
Not
it.
going to get into it.
I thought you were going to get.
I had things to say, and I'm like, I'm gonna back off this.
All right. Let's go into some news and some trailers and talk about some stuff. Top on our news stories today, unfortunately, this is really sad. Over on TMZ.com reports that Stan Lee, obviously everyone knows who Stan Lee is, died at the age of 95 today. R.I.P. Stan Lee. He was, I guess, they were told that he was rushed to Sinai today, where he unfortunately passed away. He was 95 years old. If you don't know who Stan Lee is, you've been sleeping under a rock and have not been watching this show for the last year because he's like the godfather of all things Marvel.
This is so unfortunate. I mean, it's what happens when people get old. Eventually, like we all knew it was gonna happen, but we just didn't want it to. We wanted to believe that if there was one man that somehow would figure out how to live forever, it would be Stan Lee.
Stan Lee is the epitome of ride the lightning. You know what I mean? Where like a man not without his faults. Mm-hmm. Recently, there's been a little bit. There's been some controversy, so we can talk about. Obviously, there's that notwithstanding, but the fact that 95 years old, still kicking, still doing cameos in movies for characters that he started like 60, 70 years ago, still having fun, still being revered. That's hashtag life goals.
There's legacy here, man. And it's going to be very sad to see his last cameo, whatever it ends up being. I imagine it'll be Far From Home, the Spider-Man.
You would assume so, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
didn't he like pre-record a bunch of cameos for stuff?
They just got him on green screen. He's like, gee whiz. That's all he says. They're like, we got to get better than that.
I think
we got to get more than that, Stan.
Someone tells me that's not.
Stan, what is it? Excelsior. Stan, did you go back to the hotel and write the things like we asked you to? Stan?
Jesus Christ.
Stan.
But the Avengers 4 cameo, is about to be the most epic thing ever.
For him? Well, the other thing, too, is, look, they're doing all sorts of facial reconstruction stuff in Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Why not just keep that going? How hard is it to make Stan Lee and just reanimate that face for the rest of our lives? Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? No one knows.
I don't know.
It's a rhetorical question. It's a fucking terrible idea. It's a bad idea.
Like
don't do that. Idea. Disney, don't do it. I know you're tempted to, but don't do it. Let the man rest in peace. We love you, Stan.
Love you, Stan.
Thoughts and prayers out to the family. All right. Next up, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna do the damn thing.
We're doing the damn thing.
Let's watch the official first trailer for Detective Pikachu.
Before we do that, I just want to say, this is one of those times in my life where I need to admit that I was wrong. Absolutely.
You weren't wrong, but if I remember correctly, you were on the show when the news dropped that there was going to be Detective Pikachu, and I think you were on the show when Ryan Reynolds was dropped as the voice for it, right?
I was on an airplane with you. I remember where we were going when we got the news that a Detective Pikachu movie was in the works, and I was so upset about it. Because I'm just like, this is not what we deserve. We deserve a proper Pokemon movie. This is going to be super weird, and it's like Detective Pikachu is not even a franchise. It's just a game that at the time was only coming out in Japan. Everything about it's weird, right? Mm-hmm. But then they announced Ryan Reynolds, and I'm like, okay, there's a chance.
Right, Deadpool's in it, so maybe
there's a chance. But it's still fucking weird. Seeing this is undeniably the greatest route they could have possibly taken with a Pokemon movie. Getting it out to the mainstream.
Yeah.
There's so many like Easter eggs and like the world they built feels authentically Pokemon in a way that I don't think they could have nailed if they actually just did a Pokemon story.
Yeah. I feel like it's a nice. It's very much a backdoor way into it,
which is amazing because there's so many things. I'm like, oh, those Pokemon stories exist in this world, but yet we're seeing this slice of comedy and of cool ass characters that are gonna get people like you invested. I was fucking wrong. Let's watch the thing.
All right, let's do it. Let's do the thing.
Welcome to Rhyme City, a celebration of the harmony between.
Can you raise up the volume on the video itself too?
Tim, your dad was a legend in this precinct. If you were anything like your dad,
What's up, Ken Watson?
I remember You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Yeah, that didn't really work out. Someone there? Whoever you are, I know how to use this.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
I know you can't understand me, but put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
Did you just talk? Whoa. Did you just understand me?
Oh my God, you can understand me. Stop. I've been so lonely.
They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika.
You can hear him, right?
Pika Pika! Yeah, Pika Pika Pika. He's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon, period.
Then what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this. You and me.
I'm so into this. What is this good?
There's magic that brought us together, and that magic is called hope. Listen up. We got ways to make you talk. Or mime.
Yeah.
So tell us what we want to know. Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops. Oh.
In my head, I saw that differently.
It's definitely it's definitely weird, but I'm in.
I am so incredibly in.
That it's a weird, the one thing that I'm worried about is that it is, for a lot of people, myself included, not necessarily 100% familiar with Pokemon, right? Is that it's adding another dimension to it, which is the detective the detective aspect of it. That's a lot to sell mainstream people. You have to educate them a lot at the beginning of this is the world, but also this is one of the characters that you might know, but also
no one knows shit about Detective Pikachu.
Right.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there's 5 people in the audience that have even fucking played the game.
Right.
I don't think you need to know.
No, but it's not. But what I'm saying is, I think they have a little bit of an uphill battle here, which is that they're gonna have to teach the audience a lot right at the beginning of the movie, and I think that might dissuade some people. Watching this, you're like, it's cute, and I could definitely see if I had kids, I would definitely take them to see this. But I want to know if they can go a step farther and be like, is this going to be a good movie? Is it actually going to be fun?
This is going to be super fun. I think that this is going to be, at the very least, a good movie. At very most, the very best movie, no movie ever was.
Yeah, that's a good one. You got to catch them all.
You got to catch them all. Thanks.
I will say shout out to Ryan Reynolds, who I just love watching, listening to him.
Is he now just the best VO artist of all time?
I think so.
I feel like his ability of improv and of just understanding using your voice for comedy, you don't get better than that.
Here's the thing you don't respect about Ryan Reynolds, okay?
Yeah, what?
A long time ago, I saw him in an indie film that not a lot of people saw.
Yeah.
Called Van Wilder.
Okay.
Okay? And I was the first person to stand up and say, I think this kid's got something. I think he's going to be a superstar. I think his brand of humor, that fast, quick, whip-snapping wit of his, is going to take him places. And he had a little bit of a lull there. And then he came back. But I was the one on the hype train first.
That was you? Okay.
I was the one.
Thank you for that.
I was the conductor of the hype train.
And here we are. Now he's the voice of Pikachu, and
That's great.
Works.
I think it's great. I think it's a smart idea.
What the fucking hell? How?
Also, this movie you know what this movie reminds me a little bit of? Which actually I'm saying this in a good way. Was the Power Rangers movie. Where you look at it and you're like, it doesn't quite look great. It doesn't look triple
I totally disagree.
But it's just good enough.
This looks way better than the Power Rangers movie ever did.
Good. This has an art style and neon looks to it that they commit to.
Yes, but the actual Pokemon, the Pokemon themselves,
they look fucking awesome.
It still looks very cartoony, and I'm like, it's a little weird, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
I like it. I feel like
I'm very positive about it.
This looks a bazillion times better than Power Rangers.
What I'm saying is it smack. Here's my point in that. What I'm saying is it reminds me of that because I'm expecting to see it and go, this movie looks a little bit lesser than what I want it to be. And then when I saw Power Rangers, I was like, oh shit, okay, that actually worked. That was actually like the elements all came together and made an entertaining movie. I think this is going to be entertaining.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's going to be a lot better.
Roundabout way.
And I enjoyed Power Rangers.
Also, shout out to this fucking poster. Like whoever designed this
fucking tight,
with the lightning bolt going into Pikachu is dope.
Haley Rabbit in the chat with the most important comment. I never knew Pikachu was furry. All of the like textures for these Pokemon in this movie.
I didn't know it was furry either.
Unexpected.
Is that real?
Well, is it real? It's like they're cartoon characters. Like that's the problem. Is there needs to be liberties taken in order to make them mesh with live action, and I think they made it work.
I always kind of felt like Pikachu's skin was supposed to be like a seal, where it is fur, but it's like very slick. Yeah. And when you touch it, it feels a little rubbery. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
This looks makes him look like a fluffy cat, and I kind of like that.
The Greninja looks fucking dope. Charizard looks fucking dope.
What was this one? The Mime?
Mr. Mime. Yeah, just Mr. Mime.
I mean, I'm in.
Cool, Greg, what are your thoughts?
I think it looks super dope. But real quick, do you remember when I was younger, like 8th grade, I was trying to find a name to like do graffiti with or whatever in practice? You used to tell me Mewtwo, and there's an M2 tag.
There's M2, yeah.
I bet you it's for that. It's pretty dope.
There's a lot of really cool Easter eggs in this whole thing. And again, it's building the fucking world out, which is beautiful.
I like
his room with all the different posters and stuff, and it's like there's that one close-up of the Sinnoh Championship 42 or whatever it is. It's like, we're not just dealing with the original Pokemon here, but they're not getting too crazy and throwing too much into it. It's just like, this is a world that exists and is lived in, and hopefully this movie's awesome, and then we can get a proper Pokemon movie after it in the world.
Maybe, but it's interesting because, and again, going back to the original point that you had was like, I think this is going to be a really cool entry point for people because it's not about the actual competitive nature of Pokemon, right? It's not about.
We're going to get some fights,
we're going to get some of it, and it's going to be great, but it has a bigger plot that gives them a bigger sandbox to play in. Right?
I
There's
think
a plot.
So
the kid's dad's gone. It's a detective story. That's going to be the driving factor of the plot. Everything around it's going to be set dressing, which is going to be cool, and we're gonna immerse in this world. Also, shout out to like this poster where all the Easter eggs are at, right in there, right? Like I'm sure you can point out like
so much.
All these just Pokemon.
Yeah, it's either like Pokemon references or like the different regions for the different things. Like you can see Johto Sport Club. That's from Gen 2. There's the Unovo style pizza. That's Unova, which is from Black and White. Like this is amazing. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe that this came out on the same day as Toy Story 4. And this is the thing people are hyped about.
This is the world in which we live now, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Toy Story 4, there is a teaser up. We're not going to watch it because we're afraid we're going to get claimed for the song that's in it, but we can take a look at the poster here. Pull that up.
Man.
It's dope.
Like, I don't know if I'm ready for this shit.
Dude, this shit is going to make
tear my heart out.
This shit's going to make you cry.
Yeah, and the rumored plot, at least this movie went through revisions because there was all the issues with the sexual harassment stuff. So people quit, and then the writers came back, and there was a whole bunch of different stuff going on
for the Pixar stuff, right?
Yeah.
That was not John Lasseter. Was it John Lasseter? Yeah, John Lasseter.
The original plot for Toy Story 4 was going to be them trying to go find Bo Peep because she was missing from 3.
Natural.
And if they go with that, I imagine there's going to come a point in the movie where Woody has to make the choice of leaving with Bo Peep or staying with everyone else, and that's going to be heartbreaking.
I mean, every time I think I don't need another one of these, a Toy Story 3 comes around and I'm like, how do you make it good?
How?
Or I'm like, you know what? They can't possibly make an Incredibles 2 good. And then I watch it and I go, this has one of the best scenes in an animated movie ever.
The raccoon scene.
Fucking the raccoon scene
really
is so good. They could have literally just been like, hey guys, look, we fucked up on the print. All we have is the raccoon scene.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, let's watch it. Here's $10, let's watch it.
The teaser trailer, and to be clear, it is a teaser, very much. Like this is all shit that's not gonna actually be in the movie.
Sure.
So like it's fine.
I imagine, tell me how far off I am from this. We catch up with Woody, okay? It's 20 years later. He has a hardcore meth habit. Like he is into fucking meth. And it is deteriorating him. He's lost a leg from it. And we're at a bar and he's just drinking and he's like, Bo Peep. It's just a close-up shot of a fucking whiskey glass and he's just like, Bo Peep.
Don't play it.
Where's Bo Peep? You know?
But this is what it looks like.
Oh, okay, that's totally different than what I thought it was going to be. This is like really light and cheery.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to them doing the 2:4 aspect ratio though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they do introduce a cool thing where there's a new character that looks like a fork that has like pipe cleaner things. Yeah,
that thing.
Where it's like
a makeshift
obviously
toy?
This kid made it themselves, and like the thing's like, I'm not a toy, and it's like I love that it's introducing this yeah,
you can show this stuff.
Yeah, just pull this up. Introducing like a Frankenstein thing of like not only do toys have lives when the kids aren't looking, but even the fake ass weird things they make.
Even the weird ones they made in class. I like he's got the wire brush hands, the pipe brush hands. That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
I'll watch this off air. Everyone
the thing is, there's no chance this movie's bad.
No, of course not. Like, it's been in development.
And that's some bullshit. Toy Story 4.
Yeah, Toy Story 4.
Come on, guys.
That's a reality, and that's what we want. And I'm in. I'm not going to be a naysayer on that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking positively now. All right, let's quickly check back in on tips. Let's see. Oh, we got a few more. Alex R. Tip said, hi, Tim and Nick. Been listening to the morning show since June on podcasts. Can't watch on Twitch because it's banned at work. Are we banned at your work? They banned the morning show at your work?
Ban us
That's fucking punk rock right there, dude. That's metal
We
as
fucking
fuck.
did it.
Are you kidding me? Tell your boss to suck it.
Yeah.
Tim and Nick say,
Unban
suck
us.
it, work.
Work?
Or do you think they banned Twitch? Like watching Twitch?
I think they banned Twitch.
I think it's cooler if.
But we'll take credit.
Us.
Yeah.
Your boy gang and shit. Hope this vid goes through the Great Wall of Kevin. Of course, it is the cool wall of Greg today. Greg will watch this, and we'll see. Maybe it gets past. Red Rising 95 gives Tim said this is the new intro, and he gave us a clip for that. Again, the cool wall of Greg. We'll watch all of those.
It's like 2 minutes. Can't do it.
Nope, can't do it. Sorry about that. Sorry. What about the Red Rising one? That didn't pass either? Man, this is some shit right now. We are in the shit. While he's figuring that out, the nanobiologist gave us a tip and said, this is for the king of the nerds, Stan Lee, the #1 homie who gave us some fantastic stories and sparked millions of kids' imaginations. Disney, don't pull a Carrie Fisher and CG him into every movie unless it's a picture in the background. I don't know why that.
That link didn't work.
That link did not work?
No.
That's for the nanobiologist?
Yeah.
That he accidentally just put .RIP, which if there is, does .RIP actually work? Because that would be really morbid.
Yeah, there's zip files.
No, I meant for like if you go to youtube.com/ or like nick.rip in a web browser, if it went to like my obituary, that'd be trippy.
Oh, sure.
RDC says, is Uncle Nicky doing any stand-up this week? I'm visiting Cali and would love to go see him. I don't have anything planned this week. I had a show last week, but nothing planned just yet. I'll let you know. Of course, follow me on Twitter for that. DJ Kento gave us another tip and said, a few Detective Pikachu things. Will there be any Ash, Gary, Trainer cameo in the battle scenes? What are the chances that Ash's Charizard, that's Ash's Charizard we see? Also, Grimecraft and Game Chops put out a gang of Pokemon remixes this weekend, and they slap hard.
The remixes do slap hard. I can confirm that. I'm very 50-50 on whether or not we'll get a cameo. If we do, I think it'll be very brief. I don't think it'll be. That's not Ash's Charizard.
Do you think it'll be a post-credit scene?
I think God, I just got chills of you saying that. Like, that is what I want, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you think
Give me a fucking post-credit scene.
Do you think you'll see Ash somewhere in like news footage of competitions and things
I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping it's a post-credit scene that introduces that world, because then we get to actually go into.
I think it's going to be really weird to have cameos of characters we haven't established in the cinematic universe yet. That's what I would say. No, you're probably not. You're going to get Easter eggs of that stuff, but I don't think you're going to get an actor coming on and be like, I'm Ash, because the mainstream audience is like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Easter egg's fine. We don't need a speaking role. He doesn't speak anyways. The most badass thing would be if he just fucking walked up and didn't say shit.
Are you excited that the protagonist's name is Tim?
I'm very excited about that. I'm not familiar with that actor, but like I thought his performance was pretty good.
Well, they were like this, let's get a newcomer.
Yeah.
And then we'll put Ken Watanabe in there as well.
Hell yeah.
And he's a badass. So that's fine. So it's like, he's going to carry some scenes, I imagine. Final tip for now, and then we'll call it as Ron Stantino gave us 500 cheers, said, happy Monday, Nick and Tim. First things first, rest in peace, Stan Lee. Second, Tim, what did you mean by, quote, real Pokemon movie? Like the one that follows a trainer going to 8 gyms, question mark? Is that what you meant by?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
By real Pokemon movie, I mean one that follows the plot of every single cartoon or game that we've ever seen.
And there it is. There it is. All right, we're going to go into the chat real quick, but before we do that, everyone just needs to take a step back so I can tell you about our sponsors. The first of which is Loot Gaming. Loot Gaming is a monthly subscription box delivered direct to your door with exclusive pop culture collectibles, apparel, and gear. Loot Gaming curates and designs everything themselves. You can't find these items anywhere else, no matter what you geek out about. This is for you. We're big fans here. We got these delivered.
Cool, Greg.
Let's see these bad boys. Give them the one. Give them the one there. Got these Foxhound pint glasses.
Solid pint glasses. We've been drinking out of these a lot.
And then, of course, Cool
Big
Greg.
Fans.
Every time I ask him to part with this, he doesn't like it, but he gives it to me. This is what is it? Courage the Cowardly Dog. And he loves this pin so much, you can't really see it. It's so small.
It's so small.
No, either way. We're loving our Loot Gaming crates that come. And you can too. With over 30 million crates sold, Loot Gaming is a curated collection of exclusive one-of-a-kind items from the best video game franchises this month. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. The November crate has 4 incredible franchises, including God of War, The Elder Scrolls, Kingdom Hearts, and Assassin's Creed. There's a guaranteed t-shirt in every crate, which I love. And they pack $60 worth of value into each crate for less than $29 a month. You can't lose. Subscribe now and give yourself a birthday present every month. This crate will sell out. You must order by this week to guarantee yours, as it will sell out. Get the best surprises each month from the largest geek and gaming subscription company, Geek Out in Style. With Loot Crate, subscribers are also automatically entered to win each month's Epic Drop, a special prize that looters can win just by being looters. This month's Epic Drop includes a PlayStation 4 Pro and God of War bundle. That's pretty fantastic. Subscribe now by going to lootcrate.com/KFMS and enter my code KFMS to save an exclusive 30% off your subscription. That's lootcrate.com/KFMS and enter the code KFMS to save an exclusive 30% off your subscription. Next up, we got MeUndies, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, we do.
I'm willing to bet Tim's wearing MeUndies right now.
You would win that bet, sir.
We love MeUndies. You've heard us talk about MeUndies. Greg wears them. Tim wears them. Tim is
baby blue right now, baby.
getting to the point where he can almost go head to toe in MeUndies.
I'm actually, as of now, Nick.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Because I have MeUndies socks, I have MeUndies undies, and I also...
You're wearing the MeUndies shirt.
I now have a MeUndies onesie. And ladies and gentlemen, does it have a hood? It has a hood. Is it made out of the same material that the entire thing is? Yeah.
The micro modal fabric that's 3 times softer than cotton?
It's so beautiful, Nick. Gia,
what's the print on that bad boy? What does it look like?
It's like a Christmas print. It's like this green Christmassy looking thing.
Can you wear it tomorrow?
You know what? Maybe I can. Gia is so into it. She's like, I'm sold. So she's about to buy one too.
I love it. Speaking of prints, this holiday season, MeUndies will be releasing a new print every Tuesday. That means you'll have no excuses not to celebrate the holidays, right down to your very core. I like that line. That's great. But why stop at undies? This year, MeUndies is launching their holiday prints in lounge pants and onesies as well. Tim just talked about that, of course.
The lounge pants are great too. I'm addicted.
And of course, they're all made from yeah, I love it. I love it. And you too can be addicted to MeUndies, ladies and gentlemen, because they have a great offer for you. MeUndies is a great offer for the listeners. For any first-time purchasers, when you purchase any MeUndies, you get 15% off and free shipping. This is a no-brainer. Get 15% off a pair of the most comfortable undies you will ever put on. Go to MeUndies.com/morning. That's MeUndies.com/morning to get that 15% off your first pair of free shipping. And that's right, 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
And that is a fact, ladies and gentlemen.
Lastly, we have Simple Contacts. This episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by Simple Contacts, an easy and convenient way to renew your contact lens prescription or reorder your contacts from anywhere within minutes. Get $20 off your first Simple Contacts order by visiting simplecontacts.com/kindafunny20 and enter the promo code kindafunny20. Now, Tim, you wear contacts, right?
Yeah.
Can you see my hand?
Kevin,
can you see my hand?
Can you give me the one real quick?
No. There it is, right? No, that's me. There it is.
You see those?
The baby blues?
Those are Simple Contacts, baby.
Here's why you wear Simple Contacts. Because you got beautiful blue eyes.
I do.
And you don't want anything getting in the way of people seeing those beautiful blue eyes. But you also want to see. You know what I mean?
I need to tell you a quick story. This is a quick aside about my eyes. I had a conversation with my mom recently, and I was just like, hey, there's this cool thing coming up that I might win. So I'm just getting you prepped. And she was like, is it best blue eyes in San Francisco? And I was like, no, Mom, it's not. And she goes, of course it's not. Your brother would win that anyways.
Oh, my God. That is like, that is an honesty that only a mother can cut to the core of you with.
Yeah, it was good though. Good.
That
good
is
for
like you are
good
like warm butter, like you are like butter, and she's like a warm knife.
But Simple Contacts, super easy. You can download the app. You can just use your phone to like do the vision test and like let you know everything you need. If you get anything wrong, it's super simple. They text you and they're like, hey, like here's what we need from you. Here's how we can fix this. It's the same contacts that you would get going to the store, but it just shipped to you. You don't need to deal with anybody. I hate dealing with people.
You don't like
this is fantastic.
You do not like dealing with people. I love that very much. Of course, Simple Contacts lets you renew your prescription, reorder your brand of lenses from anywhere in minutes. Simple Contacts brings the doctor's office to your home. The vision test is designed by doctors, and every test is carefully reviewed by a doctor. But please note, the Simple Contacts vision test isn't a replacement for your periodic full eye exam, health exam, excuse me. You're gonna have to go in for that, but it can take care of everything else. Simple Contacts offers an amazing selection with every brand of lenses, and their prices are hard to beat. The eye exam is just $20, and they offer free shipping. Right now, here's the offer. To save $20 on your first Simple Contacts order. Go to simplecontacts.com/kindoffunny20 and enter the promo code kindoffunny20 at checkout. That's $20 off your first Simple Contacts order when you go to simplecontacts.com/kindoffunny20. That's 20, by the way. And enter promo code kindoffunny20 at checkout.
Yep.
All right, let's go into the chat. Let's talk to people.
Let's go into the chat.
What's that?
One of these clips.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yes. It got past the cool wall of Greg.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Oh my gosh.
That money, Lebowski.
This is hilarious.
Looking for it.
But it's really inappropriate, and I love it. Oh, the babies. That was if for audio listeners, it was a kid being baptized. What was that? Is that baptism? Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm. And but they were using obviously the soundtrack for that audio bite from The Big Lebowski where they're dunking. Is like, nice marmot, man. Great movie.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Random 1SC says, I just saw a TV advertisement with Jeff Goldblum releasing an album. I love him, but what the fuck?
He's a jazz band.
He's awesome. He's a great jazz musician. And you fucking better respect it.
But
on New Year's Eve playing in San Francisco.
Here's my thing.
And he plays at the Rockwell table in
There was
LA.
a commercial on TV for this? That's the what the fuck thing to me.
Here's why I love it. Jeff Goldblum thinking outside of the box. Didn't you tell me that he played jazz and then came around to every table and talks to you?
That was he. I was here for like New Year's Eve. It was like a small club that one of my friends went to, and he was just like shaking hands, being like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming." And everyone was just like, "He's the most charming person on the face of the earth." And he does that at the Rockwell in LA.
If he walked up to me and was like, "I need to make out with your wife in front of you," I'd be like, "Okay, do it."
There's been so many people that have met him.
Do it.
Ew.
I don't like that.
Emperor it. I would emperor it.
Don't emperor it. Never go full emperor, Nick.
And he'd probably just look at you and like shift his eyes around and then move to the next
No,
table.
I feel like the Goldblum and I would be like really good friends. I think he would see something in me and he would be my mentor. And then I would be in Jurassic World 19. I'd be like,
Greedy Ears says, I've seen that advertisement. I think they gave him a script for it, and then in classic fashion, he just said whatever the hell he wanted.
Yeah. First off, you read that. I love how you Americanized that, because what Greedy Ears really said is, I've seen that advert.
Yeah.
Which is such a British thing to say.
I mean, saying advertisement is also...
That's so British. He's so beautifully British. He's like, I'm from fucking Kentucky. Let's see.
Give me some good stuff, chat.
Yeah, guys, come on.
Oh. I'm interrupting to say that we have a winner for the giveaway.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. We give away a game each and every day here on Twitch.tv. This is kind of a game. You can be in the Twitch chat. You can be a subscriber. We already talked about that. Be Amazon Prime. Guess what? Use your Amazon Prime. Give us a tweet. What the fuck? Who was the winner? I just bailed. I was like, bail out. Right around the third word of that sentence. I was like, bail out. Just leave. Just jump out of the plane.
The winner is Bradley Hales from the Kind of Funny Games Patreon. He won the Video Kid on the Xbox One.
Video Kid. It's like Paperboy.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Also, thank you, Kumail, for reminding me in the chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man.
We have fun here.
Oh, I just burped. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's go into the chat. Queue up something good. I'm going straight into subscriber-only mode.
Antman0208 says, Tim, how dope was that new Smash trailer? It's fucking incredible, and I love all the remixes everyone's putting out. We were going to watch it, the Don't Stop Me Now one, but we checked. The Don't Stop Me Now will get banned in Canada if we show it. So go find the video. I'm sure you've seen it already.
Nick, have you been watching season 6 of Great British Bake Off?
No, I have not. I actually went back
6?
and watched. Here's what's confusing to me about the GBBO, is that Netflix keeps putting them on, but they put them as different series. So there's one that's literally just the beginnings, and I think it's just season 1, but I don't know, because for whatever fucking reason they were like, why don't you just put the season that it was on the thing? I don't understand why it's so confusing.
Apparently season 6 recently ended in the UK.
Okay.
And so now it's up on Netflix. Nick, spoiler alert, Paul Hollywood giving out these handshakes like there's nobody's business.
Like it.
Like everybody's getting a fucking handshake.
No.
Be a better judge, Paul.
No.
It's crazy, man.
A handshake from Paul Hollywood is a coveted thing. You can't just be giving those out willy-nilly. No, they cut
No, but
he looks at you like you lost first. So he's thinking, he goes,
no, there's a little bit of a smirk.
But the smirk might mean that it's terrible.
It's possible.
Sometimes he smiles and goes, it's just too dry.
Yeah, but he's eating it, and the guy's kind of far away, and he's like, come over here. And it's like, oh, the handshake, here it goes. He gets in the handshake. You're like, oh, you got a handshake.
No.
Way. The Paul Holiday never gets out of handshakes. And then the next person is like, get over here. And we're like, what? 2 in a row?
You can't.
Come on.
You can't, Paul.
They used to mean something, I assume.
They did. If you go back and watch the first early seasons, no one ever got a handshake.
There was like 2 a season.
No, if that.
Yeah.
Like I think in the last, there's on Netflix, I watched all the way to like whatever the earliest season was, and that first, of course, it's fucking confusing. One person. No, actually, I don't think anyone got a handshake in that season 2 ever. Paul would look at like he for 1 second looked at it and was like, I'm not gonna touch you.
There's been honestly like
now
5.
He's touching
there's
everyone.
been like 5 so far. It's crazy, dude.
I can't.
It's good though. It's really good.
I can't. All right, I'll watch it. I'll watch
King Franchise 88 says, Tim, did you see that the mansion where they shoot The Bachelor burned down? Trust me, this weekend that was my household's drama.
These fires are fucking
They're
insane.
fucking insane. The Bachelor mansion ended up being okay. They saved it.
Thank God. Footage of his backyard on fire.
Did you see that? Did you see that Martin Sheen? They like found him.
What?
Did you see? I saw that. I just saw a random headline. I didn't read the final story, of course. But evidently, like the fire had hit and he evacuated, and his family didn't know where he was. And a news team was like, "Are you Martin Sheen?" And he's like, "Hey, I am Martin Sheen. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine."
It was weird.
That's super weird.
I mean, it's very displacing of people. I saw Joe Rogan had to cancel his appearance at the Comedy Store because the fires were just too. He couldn't get there. Man. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Between the ones up here and the ones down there, it's all craziness in California.
Dude. Be safe, everyone.
Be safe.
All right. 11:47. We're going to round it up a little early because we have a special guest in the office today who will be on GOG later today at 3:30, I want to say.
3:30, baby.
3:30. So if you guys are Patreon backers at the $1 above level, you get to watch that live. It's going to be a good one. Please tune in for that. We promise we will try very hard to not be late for that. But we are going to lunch beforehand, and we might get burgers. And sometimes I like to swim in them.
Swimming in burgers.
Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to keep the conversation going, let us know what you thought of the Detective Pikachu trailer in there. Let us know all the cool Easter eggs that you saw that we didn't see. And if you don't give a shit about Detective Pikachu, the word of the day is...
Fuck you.
Jesus Christ. Or... No, you know what? Fuck you. Let's just do it. It's Monday. It's Monday. If you guys are anywhere in California near one of those fires, please be safe. We love you very, very much. We want everyone to survive and be healthy. Remember, if you're in California, also be careful out there if you're doing like vigorous exercises. It's a spare the air day, so you got to be. Actually, I'm sorry, not spare the air. What did they used to call it? What are the smog days?
Spare the air day was a thing.
Spare the air day is a thing, but that's when you can't burn a fire. That's the complete opposite of what I'm. Be safe, ladies and gentlemen, and watch out. All right, that's it.
Just cut the fucking feed.
Just
I love it so much, Nick.
Just cut it.